Hi, my name's Sabrina. It's my turn to cook dinner. Tonight we're cooking 1-pan creamy garlic chicken, so come along. So whenever we have to cook dinner at home, we take it in turn. Sometimes mum and dad will cook, sometimes the other kids will cook who live in the house, and tonight it's my turn to cook. I think it's a really important skill to be able to cook, and mum and dad have taught us since we were little when we'd help them in the kitchen. Tonight is my turn, and I'm cooking 1-pan creamy garlic chicken, so I'm going to show you the ingredients. I'm pinching, okay, so for dinner I'm pinching, well, using some of mum's freshly grown parsley. So put my little dish down. I'm just going to take some off and put it in our dish. I always think homegrown is so yummy. Okay, so we've got some parsley, and then we've also got some garlic chives here, which I feel like I'm going to use some of them, so I'm gonna take some of these and yeah, pop it in my dish. It smells so good. To the kitchen. So the first thing we do is we wash our hands before we start cooking. Get some soap on there. This is the parsley and garlic chives I just picked from mum's garden. We have some diced tomatoes, we have thickened cream, we have spaghetti, I'm going to use some onions, we have some lovely fresh mushrooms, I'm going to pop some carrot in there and also some garlic, and then we have fresh chicken breast to put in this meal. Firstly, on our meat board, we're just going to put our hand on the top of the chicken breast, and we're just going to use a sharp knife to just butterfly it in half, like so. Be very careful with sharp knives, and if you need a parent to help you, get them to help you, but we're just going to do it like that. I'm just going to chop it up the center into 2 pieces. Like so. So I've heated up a pan, and I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to it. I'm going to heat that up. I'm going to add some salt and pepper onto the chicken breast, and we're just going to sear off the sides of it. So all we're trying to do at the moment is just cook the chicken about 3/4 the way through. We're just trying to get a nice golden coat on the top of it, just so it doesn't get dry later when we add it back in. Once the chicken is 3/4 the way cooked, we're just going to pull it out and just pop it on a plate just to rest, and we are going to come back to this in a little bit. So the next job, once the chicken is cooked, is we're going to prep all of the veggies to go in. So for the mushrooms, we're just going to take out the middle, and all we're going to do is just slice it into chunks. And then from there, we're just going to rotate it around, and then we're just going to dice it into little cubes. The next ingredient we're going to prep is the onions. So for these ones, we're just going to chop them straight up the middle. And then we're going to chop one end off. When I prep onions, I actually leave the end of the onion on when I'm cutting it, because for some reason, whatever it is in the onions that make you cry, it seems to be less of when you leave that on. So that's my trick. We just slice up the middle of the onion. And then nice and gently we just cut it in half. And then we just go along and we just slice it so it ends up in little cubes. So, fun fact, one of my brothers who actually works in hospitality just told me it stops the onion from bleeding when you leave this on. So, cut it down the middle. Cut it in half. And away you go. Next on the chopping block is garlic. So you can get little gadgets that you can put garlic in to remove the skin. Or you can also just gently put the knife over the top of it, whack the top of the knife, and it'll like break the skin open, and then you can just get the garlic out. Next step is to peel and cut the carrots. You can cut them really however shape or size that you want. For these we're just going to do little circular rounds, but we're just going to peel off the skin. And then all we're going to do is just cut off the end. So we've still got all the oil and juices from the chicken that were cooked off earlier. So what we're going to do is add our chopped garlic and onion to this pan, and we're just going to brown them off. Once we've browned off the onion and the garlic, next what we're going to do is add in our carrots. Because our carrots are fresh and they haven't been cooked through yet, we're going to add them in and add about half a cup of water in, and then we're just going to steam the carrots in the pan for a little bit just for them to soften. If you are using frozen carrots, you can just add them in and move on to the next step. Once your carrots have been cooked down, or if you have frozen carrots, you can move on to this step straight away. What we're going to do is we're going to add in our mushrooms. We're just going to mix them in. Next we're going to add in our diced tomatoes. We're going to mix that around. We're also going to add in our thickened cream. So I'm just going to add in all the chicken from earlier. We're just going to put it in, and then we're going to cook it until the chicken is cooked all the way through. There you go, that's how you make one pan creamy garlic chicken. You can serve it with crusty bread, you can serve it with veggies, you can serve it with rice, you can serve it with pasta. For tonight we have chosen to serve it with some spaghetti. Now I'm not sure if that makes it a 2-pan dish, but I'm gonna roll with that it's a 1-pan dish because that's how we cook the chicken, and the spaghetti is our side, so I'm gonna roll with that. But thank you for coming along, and if you make it, let us know in the comments how you went and how it worked out for your family, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya, bye.